Yo, hopefully doing good. So, checking just everything. Okay, so a bit earlier stream for the day. I'll be maybe playing 1 or 2 games, we'll see. So, let me just switch the screens here, start the ads. Oops, not this one. So, problem of the day over here. Try to kill white here. So this one is an easier problem than usual. Just putting this one out. So practical kind of way to kill white here on the left side. Yeah, try to think of the sequence how to do so. In the meantime, I'll just run some ads to start, and yeah, gonna find some opponent afterwards. Hopefully I can play better today. Yesterday was a tough game against a tough opponent. But yeah, we need to beat them if you want to go up at 8 done. So gonna try our best today as well. Trying to improve day by day. By the way, if you haven't checked my YouTube channel yet, I'll be happy if you can do so. Let me just post a link here on chat. So I'll be posting some other kind of content in the future. Yeah, probably some game reviews or some other type of like how to say, like technical stuff, maybe some like very common shape type of thing, explanation about things. So yeah, definitely check out and sub if you like. I'll be happy. And I actually did post a video about like counting over the board, so how to do it in an easy and clean way. So if you can watch that as well, would be nice. Okay, you can start finding someone. If you have any suggestions or ideas, type in chat. I will be happy to listen and respond. And by the way, you can also just say hi if you want to. Hopefully you are having a nice day as well. So it's starting to get a bit hot here in Japan, so the AC sound might be hearing here on stream. Hopefully it's not too loud. Seems like there's some games going on. Professional games. Could take a look at them in the meantime. And hi, One Dragon. Nice to see you. What does this mean? Cannot... Like, is this a shell? Moon shell and then a plant. Okay, it's taking a little bit of time. Sorry for this. Bit of patience. Yeah, we could take a look. Okay, let's switch the screens here once. What about maybe this game right here? So it should be, yeah, here. I don't think you can see here on stream, but I am... Okay, didn't work. Gotta be searching here between screens. Sorry. Plant from a moon beneath a shell. Is this kind of a saying? Hopefully it's not something embarrassing. Okay, seems to be good. Let's go. So white this time. It's only a thing if we start saying it. It is true. Every saying has been probably started by someone just saying it somewhere at some point. Yeah, this one I'm gonna block this way. Trying to keep the kind of top side for me. It's kind of weird to have this on this side on the kind of vertical, like horizontal here. Usually you have like this sides of the boards. Okay, could try to approach here to prevent this enclosure here, bottom right. It's probably the kind of more standard move. You could also just take the corner approach and close here. Playing on the side here probably is a bit slightly inaccurate, but it's also fine. So against this one, usually it's this, and then black will try to push and cut here. Maybe there's some Joseki stuff. I need to remind a little bit. This push and cut Atari here. If black puts a move, then you put a move here. If black tries to run, then maybe you'll try to use this one stone with kind of jump type of thing, I think. If you're not too sure, you could also jump here. Let black kind of respond and then play this kind of shoulder hit over here. That's also an alternative. But yeah, usually it's played this one. And we're gonna see how to play. So if you just respond this way, it feels a bit flat here with both kind of shapes. So usually black kind of cross cuts here. Especially with this one space pincer. You would think that this was the plan. But okay, black did go with this. So against this, yeah, we're gonna extend. So I think the plan is to try to take center and then play something here on the bottom side. Shoulder hit, okay, 17 pincer. Yeah, something around here. But one thing here, usually you jump, and if you want to crawl here as black, it's the plan, yeah, it's to take center. I don't necessarily agree with this. I think getting turned here is a bit annoying for black, because now it's gonna get cramped in this corner. And yes, even if I block, I cannot really make points over here, but just limiting this kind of black side here is pretty nice, and it's not really urgent to kind of expand here. Even if black pincers can always attach as white, it's kind of okay, you can deal with it. And yeah, black jumps over here. Also, when you turn, like, these stones are a bit more solid, because you can always have the rooms to place something around here. Yeah, I think you try to kick here. Let black kind of take this connection away and trying to make black put a move here. Because if you don't play anything, there might have been this kind of attachment. And yeah, now I can technically kind of disconnect this too, so I can kind of counterplay on the bottom side. So with this wall, maybe you don't want to play this, but rather kind of pincering this stone. Because if you shoulder hit, for example, black can just jump, and this stone might be a bit misplaced, especially this push here. This space is not really strong yet, so black can kind of use this peep, for example, at knight's move here. And if connect, I think shoulder hit is a bit misplaced. So probably something around here, if you want to pincer here directly. Seems better. So this is more direct, threatening to attach also. Yeah, maybe let's go here. Black can approach from this side though. If you go here, because it's kind of small, black can play from this side, kind of, yeah, sack this stone. Whereas if you go wider, it's a bit more difficult to do so. So that's kind of the trade-off here. So if you jump, there's this attachment from black. So maybe this is why you don't want to jump, but rather Kosumi or this type of move. But then usually you don't really mind here. Black just trying to connecting on the second line here. But yeah, maybe if you want to try to avoid this from black. I mean, you could bump here and jump, but this is going to strengthen here. Maybe this kind of invasion could be a thing here. But yeah, usually respond something on this side. You could Kosumi, but then also it gives kind of black some potential here, because push, jump, then just extend, play here. You can see this side is getting big. Don't really know. I'll jump. Maybe this is a bit awkward with this attachment, but I'm gonna go with this and try to counterplay something here, or try to take the corner as well if black just tries to connect. Yeah, against this one we can try to just take the corner here. So it's kind of a big point to play here. I think block this side and then knight's move here should be kind of the moves. Because Hane, it gives kind of, yeah, white's some shape. Maybe black's plan is to double Hane here. Let me take, but if black can take the corner, but if you can go through here, these stones are getting weaker. And if extend, this seems just over concentrated. So I feel this one, yeah, this knight's move was better for black. Slightly inaccurate, I would say, to Hane. But depends on how black wants to play here. Yeah, this one you crawl. You cannot allow this Hane over here. Don't think so. So block here, Hane, this one cut, Atari. Maybe cut this way. Maybe that is the plan. So you could just also block here, connect and descend. Because we could start from peep here and then block this way. Seems to be better. But I need to still live first here in order to kind of exploit the bad RG over here. So just descend and we should be completely alive here. And there's no forcing moves, so even if black blocks here, this shape is alive. So I think descend here. And then aim with something like beep if connect Hane here. Seems to be a good thing to do. And here don't mind if black connects. It's not really threatening against this group. So now black's just approaching, trying to use this left side potential. So there's two approaches. You could just respond here, let black play something around here, and then try to kind of limit the side. Or you could try to split the left side with like pincer something around here. And then, for example, pincer jump, play kind of extension of here to threaten this kind of whole group on the bottom side could be an approach. Or just respond, let black play here and then limit like this. When you respond this side, this way, you're kind of also protecting a bit of like this side as well. But yeah, it looks also interesting to pincer and extend here to put pressure on this kind of group. So yeah, it is kind of a spot to think about here. I guess the AIs would probably suggest also to kick and then jump here, because the corner seems to be big. And if black extends, then you can invade here and maybe Hane, for example, or invade this way. Yeah, maybe kick this one here, invade here. Could be an interesting way to play. But let me just respawn. I think this is fine. Maybe though, pinstring and try to extend was a bit more aggressive and whatnot. But yeah, I thought black's just gonna try to play here. With this, I think you... So this one is forced. So I have a few moves after this Hane. Don't think it's gonna play here, so yeah. You can play this, descend, connect. This is almost never played. But these are the main moves, so Atari, descend here. So these three. Sometimes Hane here as well. I Atari quite a lot personally, and then played this move. Maybe this was... Yeah, maybe this is the reason why the AI is gonna suggest to kick and play this one, even though it's kind of strong over here. So early? Yeah, today, earlier stream, I will be not playing much today, I think so. Could have some things to do at the evening. And nice to see you, by the way, Dumpling. Yeah, I mean, push.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。残り2回です。
It's not really the position to push because you don't have any support here. Usually this one. But yeah, this kind of setup seems nice as black when you
2、3、
think about
4、
it. Okay, gonna do this. Kick is when both sides are low value. Okay. Honey here. Interesting. Think here. Maybe cut extend. Like, is this crazy?
1、2、3、4、5、
I
6、
think you can still cut here, even if your honey is kind of forced. So extend, maybe extend here, Kosumi. Black needs to go back and take. If not, you can descend here and kill the side. The question is after push, extend.
1、2、
If I can
3、
destroy this
4、
side, black has
5、
really no territory.
6、7、
Yeah, extend here. I mean, maybe there's plans of like Atari and then push all the way, take the side here. But at some point, black needs to go back and like take this stone. Because if not, I just descend and win these stones. So yeah, black cannot just push all the way. Honey, you cannot really... Maybe there was honey here. Cut, yeah. Maybe you should have honeyed.
1、2、3、4、
Here I cannot do so because there's this cut over here. And Atari. Yeah, that one you turn. I think cut is maybe better, but this one you leave other moves like this, I guess. Or maybe this attachment. So maybe this is better. But once white can turn here, I think with these stones we should feel kind of okay. And we need to just kind of disconnect this from the bottom side. Do we attach or play this one? Problem with here, black can play this tiger mouth.
2、
So it
3、
doesn't feel
4、
that good.
5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe just attach here. Problem with attach is getting stronger here, so there might be some counterplay stuff here. Need to be careful a little. Usually connect this way, because push probably cut is painful. I think turn. It's really important to disconnect these two groups here. So I'm gonna play it this way. Question is if black has this type of move over here. Because shoulder hit, I guess you crawl. It's gotta be fine. Maybe this type of move here at h4. Surround these stones here. If you disconnect these two groups, you can kind of put pressure here, because once white plays something around here, black has actually no base. So that one I think you can go from the top side, so might be not that scary. If this one you just push.
1、2、3、
And give up the side.
5、6、7。
I think one line further up was a bit more annoying for white, because there's no real way to kind of cut off here. This seems kind of well placed, because here it just push, give up the side to kind of put pressure here. And this move is centered to kind of take these 3 stones. It's kind of hard to do something over here. At least that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's going to be like that. And we can potentially kind of go back and attack here, because once we can take away the base here, maybe this. Yeah, probably peep here and honey, when I think about it here. This one. Splitting here. If you play something like this, I guess you, yeah, try to attach and continue to put pressure here. You don't want to get played this from black, so it's gonna force this one. There's still this weakness over here, so I think we need to attach. This should be fine with this. If black responds this way, then white would just jump here. Maybe push once more, I'm not sure, but yeah, if you can jump here as white, should feel okay. And these 3 stones are more kind of manageable than it looks. You know, with Hane, play this kind of tiger's mouth here, attach, play here. It's kind of resilient 3 stones. One thing that is true is we don't have territory, so we need to be careful about that. Yeah, so I think jump here. Question is, do you have this? Yeah, probably this not is really not really good. And oh, time ago. Thank you for the raid. Thank you very much. Hope you had a nice stream. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. So I'm playing here on Fox 7 Dawn here. First game today. Usually I'm streaming like evening time here in Japan. It's a bit later. So I did choose jump compared to this because I didn't want to leave a weakness here. So if you wonder why I chose that one. Question is, yeah, I think we push here. We want to kind of keep attack this one.
4、5、6、7、8
We'd like to go and attack on the bottom side here. Collab, I've never done this. Maybe you could try. This one I want to wedge here. Kind of flatten, make these cutting points.
1、2
Okay, let's try. I don't know what it is. This is it. Okay. I have no idea what's going on here. I did accept your invitation, but I have a pop-out that it's not.
1、2 3
Okay,
4
I have still a game
5
going on here. And
6
hi, by the way. I
7
tried to raid, but don't know what happened. The raid did work. Just here, invited me to collab on stream, and like I did say yes, and don't know what happened. Okay.
1、2 3 4
Found this a bit direct,
6
black and honey here.
7 8 9
And attach black will
残り1
push
回です
this way. And time. Okay, time will go. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Probably need to attack here first.
1、2 3 4 5 6 7 8
But really, black is overall playing in a greedy way, I would say. But it's true that I have no territory. You push too many other buttons. Okay, okay. You're French. Yeah, I can speak French. I'm not French. I'm Japanese and Swiss, but I was always in the French kind of school system, and I was in France, so this is why maybe a bit of a mixed accent that you don't know where it's from.
2
Yeah, I'm gonna extend here. So against push, maybe then you go back here and block. It should be this one. Try to... You don't want to get surrounded here as black, so this or push. And this way, I profit on this side. This is why I played here. And by the way, where you're from? You really seem to have a French accent. Okay. A little bit, maybe, yeah. You don't realize yourself. You speak German also now. I was kind of speaking when I was a kid. When I was in Switzerland, but then forgot. So that's why I can pronounce the words with the right kind of accents, but cannot really speak or write too much anymore. Yeah, so this one connect. You need to be careful about this kind of stones as well when you think about it.
3 4 5
We want to ask questions about here, but first we have stones to deal with. It's a fight between here and these stones. Maybe it is a tough position when you think about it. I wasn't thinking too deeply.
2 3
This one
4
black can just connect here.
6 7 8 9
Let's just block this way, and if Hane... Black tries to take these stones, maybe I could counterplay here. Kind of invited black to play this one. We'll see if it's going to be effective. So black will connect and then extend over here. Should be able to push and take this with the net. So black will try to protect. Maybe it's better to peep here first somewhat. Do I have the timing to do so? I'm not sure.
3 4 5 6
Yeah, let's just extend here. I'm a Hungarian living in Japan. Okay. Oh, so you're based in Japan. Nice to see so. Where are you in Japan? Tokyo or any other kind of place? I have no idea about the Hungarian language. I just know it's a bit different than other language in Europe overall. Yeah, so if you don't play move over here, I can save these stones with push and net. And the question is, can I try to go and kill these? Probably something around here as white. Suddenly we're in a position that maybe it's a bit desperate. I mean, this is quite big. It's probably around, if it's all territory, almost 40. Yeah, 40 points. In Osaka, I'm in Tokyo. Okay, I went to Nihonkin this week in Umeda and there were only old people and I don't have anyone to play with. I was in Osaka when I was in Insei, so kind of know people there, but yeah, the Nihonkin. Don't know where you in Umeda, maybe the new kind of in a building there. I don't know what type of people are going, but yeah, it should be older people. I'm not surprised to hear that. So here technically you have this kind of turn, push, even block and Hane Sente, so it's kind of hard for black to surround here. I think now the timing is to try to peep this way, protect also against some annoying things here. Yeah, so the corner is dead, but we can use some like turn type of stuff. Forcing move here. I think the young guys are like are in the dojo.
1 2 3
I know the people, but I never went there. I wonder if I should keep trying or just focus on playing online. I don't know what are your goals, but if you want to improve, yeah, online is the way to go. If you're young, you can have dojos that like have strong, like young players. Maybe I don't think they accept adults overall. It's more for kids or like people that want to be aiming pro, something like that. Actually, against this, do we connect here? I think we do connect simply. Could also wedge.
5 6 7 8
But probably this way because we might attach here. Maybe wedge was better because of this Hane. Like, I'm not sure, but at least now black's kind of eye shape is
1
not really clear.
3 4 5 6 7 8 9残り2回です。
Hane, we can maybe jump here. This one you cut. This here, Hane. I'm just a hobby player, just want to have fun IRL, not just online, but I need to guess where to go with a friend then. Maybe there's some other kind of places you can play.
1 2
I don't know too much.
4 5 6 7
Yeah, I could try to
8
ask where to go. Yeah, I've got to try to play this one. So Hane jump here.
1
And this is forcing, so we don't
4
play his
5
simply. I
6
guess playing this type of move. If black Kosumi and lets me push through and take these two stones, I would be okay with that. I think here, this kind of situations, if you play against a real strong player, he will be able to live.
7 8 9
And if my opponent makes some mistakes, it's going to be hard for my opponent. I think this way you kind of protect a little bit around here, but then black can go a bit more on the inside.
6
Some
7
trade-offs.
8
Could be this wedge.
3、4、5、6、7。
Maybe we wedge here. Because if I can cut off the whole bottom side here, I could say it's pretty big as well. I mean, this seems kind of a painful point.
1、2、3。
Let's try and do so. Plan maybe to counterplay here. I feel like it's very hard to kill. So you should try to profit a little bit. I mean, if you can cut off this tail, don't know how much is compared to here, but we need to try to have something on this side. I think with these stones we are fine. We have always attach here, atari, peep this way, honey here. Yeah, I mean, shouldn't be too much problems. Connect, cut, turn.
One, 2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Maybe this wasn't the best idea.
One, 2、3、4、5、6、7。
The problem is this turn. Yeah, I feel like I messed up a little bit. Maybe you could use this move here, so peep this way and then
3、
descend.
4、5、6、7。
Ah, this one white, black and push here. Should have played this one first. Because there's this cut. Okay, well.
2、3、4。
Cast out too early. Yeah, so I can play here this one, descend. Maybe there's... this is bad archie overall.
1、2、3、
It is very bad archie.
5。
But okay, I'm gonna continue with this. Yeah, maybe evict here, right? So I cashed out too early. Technically here, if push through, I could play this one, play here. If you wanna go for the whole group.
1、2、
This one,
3、
this.
4、5、6。
Maybe black's gonna play this type of move here. Actually, when I think about it, cut off here first and then play here. So against this one, maybe you cannot play anything here, but you just need to go back here because of this type of thing.
1、2、3、4、5。
If you want to continue with trying to kill, should be this. But even there's like push here. Yeah, it seems hard. We need to play something on the bottom side.
3、
Maybe this
4
one can start.
5、6、 7、8、
Probably a touch. If you don't respond anything, there should be descent here from white that is a threat. Or maybe block this way. If this one I atari and cut here. I think you block this way. Can we play away? Feels kind of necessary to put a move. But maybe we can go here, black and play this one, technically live on the inside. Threatening to connect this way.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Actually, this one black will connect maybe. Here could try to go after everything. Connect this way here, this way. Yeah, I'm not sure.
3、4、5、6、7。
You could have taken here and then blocked this one to go for the whole group, but this seems pretty bad concerning here as well. So this is why I did choose this one. Connecting here. Do we need to play this Kosumi first? Because even if cut...
1、
Yeah,
2。
I don't want to get cut here. I think this one, the capturing rate should be winning for white. Kosumi this side, maybe there's this.
1、
There's honey here.
3、4、5、6。
Yeah, probably I'm playing some bad moves overall. Seems like for the race, black hasn't got much liberties, but... Yeah, that one you cut. It is filling one liberty.
1。
And then just like disconnect here. If this one, I'll Kosumi on the bottom side. Black cannot try to capture these stones here. So I think black should block.
1、2。
It is filling one liberty by playing here, so it might change. I think you Do you play this one to have this push over here or over here to threaten this cut? Maybe push this way?
2、3、
No, there's this
4、
hane.
5、6、7、8、9。1、2、3、4。
I mean, you could say maybe you push here. Like, for example, if you take everything here, black's takes maybe there's this bit of arch around here, I guess.
1、2、3。
Yeah, we need to push. One, two, three, four. I think you block here simply, because you don't want to get played here from black and then atari'd.
2、3、4、5、6、7。
I think you played this one. If you have a nai, is this some sort of a call? Block here, connect this here. Black will play this one. If it's just Seki,
2、3。
they can block here and play this. So black needs to put a move and then you can take here. This way, Atari probably played this one.
2、3、4、5。
And hi, Batches. Nice to see you. Hello. It is a call.
1、2、3、4。
Call, you could say, have some call threats here this way. Hope you have a nice day, by the way. Just blocking here. Shit, this one should block this side probably.
1、2。
It is a call.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I think we push here as call threat first. Because if you push, Maybe black and honey here. Try to go. You could try to put 2 moves and then say it's okay.
2、3、4、5、6。
Are we winning if we just take the whole bottom side?
1、
Seems like it's too big for black though to
4、
take everything
5、
here.
6、7、8、9。
Just
残り1回
intuition.
です。
Let's count. 10, 18, 20. 1, 2, 3,
1、2、3、
It's like 80 points here. I mean, what do you have as culprits? Maybe this? Something to do against this kind of white group here. Okay, this cut. $80 points, how much this is? It's 40. Could be close. I think black is a bit better. Extend here. Black would rather lose the core than to die on left. That's the case, then how much is this? I need to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 26. Yeah, maybe it's right.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
What? Oh, that's a shame. I think black is okay. Just playing some culprits here on the top side. Unfortunate, did lose on time. The whole game seemed a bit weird from my perspective. Maybe here I should actually honey, because you cannot cut, like, just take. It's way better to leave this cutting point over here. But one thing is different is black can squeeze this way and might be a bit more room for this group over here, but it's still probably better to honey here, leaving this cutting point. My opponent did run on time, so yeah, the time just ran out. Didn't resign, but yeah, I think here just black probably should play around here. This is much more annoying, because he was also supporting this kind of group in the center, or shoulder hit here if you want to be a bit more direct against this kind of jump. Looks a bit better than here, because white can cap or either attach here, kind of split and continue putting pressure here, or maybe even this type of moves. This one can probably play still something around here. I think here you just want to make sure to play on the 4th line rather than third, and if you want to go for the third, maybe something around here. But this seems a bit too direct. Maybe here I should just try to play on this side. Yeah. If you get these 3 stones captured, maybe you should turn here once. Then black's gonna play here. So if you play this one, there might be still this honey that is forcing, because just push here, throw and cut this way, and then you can take a ladder like this. So actually to honey here or tiger's mouth isn't really good, so maybe this one or this kind of bamboo joint. But yeah, the problem is if you, like, let's say, play something here, black can probably jump and be bailed out. This maybe still a bit of aji. This one cut, for example. Maybe just honey. Here this way, capture. If connect, then you cut. Because let's say black will try to kind of capture here, and even this one probably this type of move, because you can kind of peep this cutting point here. So technically black cannot really capture these group over there. So maybe this kind of crosscut doesn't work. This one, there's this. Yeah, maybe it's in a rough spot, I don't know. But probably should turn here and then place something around here. Maybe block and it's fine. But at least you keep the points here. And then your hope is kind of to play something on this side of the board. I think the way I played here is a bit too committing. Problem here, the aji is pretty bad still here. Maybe I should put a move. Usually something... it's even like, how do you put it? That's also the question. Because attaching, like in the game, black can still kind of honey connect, use this kind of K18 stuff here, second line. Maybe here, you know what, may take this one. Let black cut and just go all out against this group right here. So if you can kill the whole center, it actually doesn't matter, even if black can take some points here. Black has no ways to really make an eye over here because of this. Here also you cannot really make an eye here. This one, you have this one. So black needs to make two eyes in this space over here. probably is not easy, because this one probably can play here first. And if this one, you just go back. You have this type of thing. Or maybe just this. Push here. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if I'm able to kill. In 30 seconds is really tough, so this is why I didn't go for this one. If black then tries to kind of save these stones by, I don't know, Hane or whatnot, then you can connect, and it seems to be pretty bad exchanges from black here. Weakening this side and increasing the dead stones here. But yeah, I wasn't sure if I'm able to kill 100%. Because yeah, this around here could be bad archie, or even this one. Could be difficult. Yeah, but the end here, I think as Vic said, as black, your plan is kind of to sack this and try to play 2 moves elsewhere. And white has a ton to lose, so you just continue. It's kind of a shame that time ran out for my opponent. Sometimes you get a bit lucky wins, I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna take a short break right here and probably play one more game. So feels like there should be some Tetsuji connect after Q8. After Q8. They're on the right side. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, anyways, I'll just take a few minutes off here. So just running a few ads here on Twitch. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll be back, and hope you can stay for another game. Stay tuned. Okay, thanks for staying here. Yeah, let's go and try to find someone else. So the problem here of the day is a bit easier comparing to other days, but definitely a good pattern to know, because it's very common in problems. So you need to know this one. If you haven't checked the YouTube channel yet, I'll be happy if you can go and take a look. So just going to post a link here. in chat. Posted a video about like counting over the board for people that are struggling, the easy way, so you can kind of once you get it, you can teach other people as well. Okay, let me switch the screens here so we find a game with white. Let me actually update the stuff here. Yeah, I'll just take the corner here. I'll be trying to upload a bit more different stuff like game reviews or some practical kind of videos in the future. If you have any kind of suggestions or ideas, I'd be happy to kind of yeah, listen. Okay, this one is kind of preventing against this attach, putting more pressure against here, but it's a bit more open here, so these three bit more afar. I'm usually just playing this one, continuing to play from the corner, so black has no forcing moves against this or less. And then maybe aiming at something around here. Also, with this one, you prevent from black playing this Q7 move to really increase this whole side. Against attach, just hane. Sometimes you play away, but here you can also increase this right side. So hane is kind of standard. Need to know a bit better, as I always say, about this kind of variations, but I think the standard is to kind of extend here. Sometimes you could atari and push. I just don't know the nuances here. Probably if you don't know, this one is fine. So you need to think like this kind of a Q5, Q6 move is sent here. Could hane as well, I guess. This one is probably gonna be met by connecting here simply to aim around here. Yeah, I think this one should be extend. Against here, hane and double hane, I think. So black is committing on the top side, but also this side is kind of pretty big. Maybe black will cut, no, but just playing this one. I think here we need to hane this way, so you can kind of threaten here, take the ladder on this side as well. If you extend, probably just push and try to increase here. That would be a bit too soft because then black just push, increase this side. Against this move, you tiger's mouth here. And to reduce this side, probably I'll play some move around here. Could link it with shoulder hit, or this move. We'll see if black will try to reduce this side by cutting and descending. It's gonna be weaker around here if you do so, but okay. I think this one you take away weakness over here, so it's not really moves you want to play. But maybe Atari here? But Atari here you can cut this way. Play here. So this one you want to play something from here because next black can take in a ladder. The question is, do we push? Just try to take center, push this way and then reduce, or just extend here to try to maybe go something around here. Yeah, it seems to be better to leave this kind of point to then threaten this cut from here some cases. So if you want to leave this key point here, it's better to just extend. This one black can force this Atari, so just extend seems to be better. Maybe black will play something around here, or take the corner here. So if you take the corner, white would just block, try to take center and reduce here. So it is kind of two type different games. Against this you can descend. I'm not sure if this is what you want as black, but could have maybe Atari'd, push. Maybe that was an option as well. Yeah, when I think about it, maybe this one I could have Atari'd and push, because if push you can hane here. It's much kind of bigger stones. But yeah, this one you're gonna descend. So black's aim is to kind of attach here. If I cut, hane this one. Yeah, it's descend. And yeah, black takes the corner. But once I can descend here, you can see the value of this side is getting shrinked, because we can always jump. And then this type of move is usually just could invade everything kind of thing. Maybe we could block this side and then knights move over here. But then this bump here or attach. Probably it's better to block here and then knights move this side. If bump, then extend if it's possible. If cross cut, then Kosumi something here. But there's some bad aji for sure. Trying to block kind of this side and this side at the same time, kind of thing. So if you want to take 100% center, it's extend. If you try to block both sides, is this one. Maybe just extend is fine. And then try to invade here. Peep here first probably, but yeah. I mean, this is probably appealing, but it could be a little bit greedy with stuff here. Yeah, I think this and then bump, extend. There's gonna be push and cut. Something attaching around here looks to be kind of a bad aji against here. And hi Phonetic, morning, how are you doing? Nice to see us a bit earlier today. Sometimes I guess you could hane here, but this black can go on this side of the board. It's not really what you want. Yeah, maybe extending here simply is like what you gotta do. And then just invade here. want to consider a bit more. This here, this cut, descend maybe, extend, push. Extend and if we still play this one against this bump, we just block, and then hane, we just play away then. The difference between here. Maybe just extend. It's almost 3 AM. Baby, wake me up. Oh, gonna be a rough day at work today. I guess parenting is really hard. Thanks for still watching the stream. Hopefully I can still get have some time to sleep during the day. If that's possible. Yeah, there's one thing I probably am worse than other people is if I lack sleep, I just tend to not perform well at all. So respect to you guys out there still putting the shift in without much sleep. Yeah, it's peep here. It's always kind of a good point. Ask how black wants to play. Yeah, so here I try to play maybe a bit, was trying to play a bit greedy, but I wasn't sure if it's going to work. And this position, I feel like overall white should feel okay. So it's also a question of, do you need to go really that much greedy? Against this, I think black would just try to attach and kind of punish this one stone. You can still hane and then push.
秒読みを始めます。
Could try to attach here. Maybe this is bad, but could be a thing. Because black left this cutting point, you kind of want to try to attack this wall. Yeah, maybe this one black would just... it's not very interesting to just invade. Let's try to attach. I mean, this seems kind of a move. Makes sense. Don't mind strengthening this area, but if I can let black kind of protect here. And at the same time kind of... Yeah, so this exchange should be better for white locally. The question is, when do you want to cut, not straight away? I think you extend here simply. Could be a bit heavy way to deal with the stones. Usually black kind of slides here. But jump, the problem, this shape is too weak, so it doesn't put as much pressure against this. And if you block here, there's going to be hane. And as white, you don't want to get surrounded, because this area isn't too valuable. There's always this kind of jump. And this kind of move I don't mind, because I can block here, put pressure here, still cut this way, jump here. Maybe we cut here, like now. Let's kind of black put pressure to just connect here and get the center type of thing.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 残り2回です。
Because if you block, black will just push here, and this might be a bad exchange if you cannot really go after this attack over here. Maybe turn, then turn here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Yeah, it's caught over here. Guess black didn't protect, so let's use this cut. At least this exchange should be better for white in sense that you limit the kind of opponent's moyo, and also it's a support against for this group here. Usually this move you need to protect against this cut. That's usually not a very good move because it feels liberties here. And still, if you play away, there's gonna be this extension ascente. Maybe black's plan is here and then hane. But you could still extend peep, play something here.
5。
Yeah, but that one there's this. Just get the outside. Yeah, this I should feel pretty good. So maybe there's one thing, so this one black has maybe this attach. This, there's a bit argy with turn here, so don't want to do this.
4、5。
Yeah, I think we just play here. If we can cut off these 3 stones, next this type of move is really putting pressure against here. Maybe push was better, but this cut.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Yeah, once you can block this in this way, connect these 2 groups, seems like it's not bad. Peep here, you can just go on the outside. I limited the black's moyo and cut off these 3 stones. I don't think it's a bad result. Even though this is alive, you cannot really do too much over here. Probably this one. Maybe block. And then white plays something around here. Turn, probably. Because this side is pretty big if it's all territory. Like it's what? 10, 12, 15, 18, 21. This is like 20. This box here. It's like almost 45 points. And that is definitely not a big move, I think. Actually, I think just turn, let black have this area, get the center. And this turn is really annoying because you could still kind of push and cut here.
1、2、
If take,
3、
cut here,
4、
taking the ladder.
5。
Yeah, so turning looks like a good move here. We can make some ruin these white stones and then limit the side as well. Yeah, this jump looks like not really a point you want to be rushing because here it's already alive. Technically you're playing endgame type of stuff at this position when you have more things to do. And also when white turns here, white can kind of have some breathing room with this group and be okay. And there's still this kind of push and cut. Probably if you want to play locally here, this slide was better here. Yeah, so this why black did play this jump, but just this exchange already. Maybe jump this way. Technically here there's still some stuff we can do. But yeah, I think we jump, preventing this attachment over here. This move is also pretty big here from white, but I wasn't sure comparing to this one. And this way we kind of make sure we are alive with this group, so maybe later we can kind of exploit the aji with like attach here or not. So just going to extend and keep putting pressure on these stones. Probably black's gonna Kusumi here. Okay, maybe push once more. Maybe here could go back and play this one.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9。残り1回です。
Maybe Hane, double Hane, get the outside here. Let black connect in small way. Get the left side. Maybe this one, there's a bit aji with cut here.
1、
cut,
2、
atari,
3、
extend.
4、5、6、7。
Against this, I think we need to kind of double Hane. There was a few ways to play probably. So Hane, just double Hane. Cut here, extend. We can always atari here and then turn. This atari, you don't want to play against the right side here. But if we can exchange of like trying to surround this way as white, maybe it's okay. Could be. Maybe just extend was better, not creating a cutting point here. I'm not sure. But yeah, it puts pressure to this group over here. So cutting, I don't think it's a bad move. This. I don't think it helps much. Unless you play this cut straight away. Extend, just connect.
1、2、3。
I mean, this one probably I can connect this way here. I think connect here, because even if push, you can just play here. This one, block, cut, atari from the outside, it's so fine. Yeah, I think this is a bad mistake from black. I mean, it could also extend maybe, but I think just this is fine. Because if you extend, black might push and cut here. At least this way I can play here, and against this just atari from the outside, so there's no cutting point. And that one just Hane. I mean, would like to play here. Okay, maybe I'm gonna extend.
4、5。
Like probably I'm not being like I don't need to do this kind of cutting now. With this here, I should be able to do so. So cut, connect, extend here. Hane, just jump.
1、2、 3
I'm cutting that Jesus extend is crazy. Oh yeah, this one. But I feel like just that we are so much ahead that do you need to do some things? Because there's still, if you cut here and extend straight away, black can cut here, push. This kind of cut is center, because yeah, but now with this extend once,
5
just play here and black is like in real trouble. Because Hane just jump, extend. I can probably play away. Yeah, but that one you just Hane here. I mean, maybe, nah, but usually you want the Hane in top of 2 stones. Jump here, push, bamboo joint.
1 2 3
Shape point is definitely here. I mean, unless black can just take everything here, I just don't feel I'm behind at all. But let's see.
1 2 3
So bamboo joint, probably just extend here. This one I don't think is a good move, because still here, and you can block and then jump something here. But yeah, Techno, I get your point. Extend is crazy. So you're just blocking this way. Against this, I think you block again. Maybe you could jump here first. So maybe block black would jump here, try to surround.
2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Nah, I think just this is fine. Thing is with jump, we can always play something here and then maybe attach. Seems kind of difficult to position for black here. Yeah, against this one you ignore this side and just surround here. So this one there's still a bit of cross-cutting RG, so I prefer here. Attach cut, you could still just take it, so good.
2 3
Yeah, should be. If you can take the center here, it's GG's. This stone or this corner doesn't matter. Cut here, just jump. And here, just play this one. There's no cross-cut RG here. So this one, there's a bit. Yeah, but actually, you could just play here, I think. And then if Hane just cut. And the capturing race between here and here seems to be difficult for black.
one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
Because if you extend, there might be this kind of Hane and cut type stuff. Whereas here now it's really difficult. And if black can live here in Gote and white can connect, then you can go back and connect here. Yeah, I mean, it seems. Unless I really mess up. So even this attachment, I don't think it's really making a difference. It's always peep here.
1
So if Hane just cut.
3 4 5 6 7
Maybe. He should have played something around here. Could be a bit tricky.
One, 2 3 4 5
Block here. So if you cut this way, connect, then block black and play this one.
One, 2 3 4 5 6 7
I think I still need to play these moves. Maybe extending here. Just block jump this way. Have less liberties maybe.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Unsure. Maybe yeah, I should extend. But there's less. It's worse archie here. Let's get this here. Let me just cut. I think you can play this one because here cut.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7
This seems a bit weird. I don't think black can let this cut here.
秒読みを始めます。
So if you connect black, white can just block here, and it's gonna be a race.
One, 2 3 4 5 6
Maybe
Nana.
I underestimated. Maybe jump here first. Is black on my cut from this side? Yeah, I think we cut.
2
Maybe here?
1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1、2、
Maybe this
Sam.
was wrong.
4、
I need to sack this area for something here. Why have I got myself into this position? Should have been a clean win, like what I do. Okay, connect, cut here, take, probably push again here.
2、3、4、5、6。
We need to block. And after this cut, yeah, just but do you have any call threads? That's the thing. Maybe this push over here. I mean, black did destroy a lot around here. Maybe this type of move here. In fact, this one push. Have maybe 1 or 2 more call threads.
1、2、3、4、5。
I mean local call threads. Pretty big call, yeah it is. Take the center though, comparing to here, I think it's better for white.
1、2、3、4、5。
Also feel, I mean this, I think white is better, because you have still this group to settle here. And I can still save these 3 stones by playing something around here. Yeah, I think this... And this one isn't center, even if you run. It's all... So now I just surround these stones on the left here. Do you Kosumi or jump? Probably jump is better for the left side here.
3、4、5。
Yeah, better shape, I would say. Comparing to this, taking this whole center solves every problem for white. And black still had threats, yeah. Even this one, I think you can.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
So this one you just surround here. Don't need to try to kill these stones. Let's just count for a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 22, 20. It's like 30 points. Here we got maybe another 15. Another 15 here would be 60. I mean, I think even if we just maybe here, I think we should continue to descend. Hopefully it's center. There's a question of if this is center or not, but it just descending here is also a pretty big endgame move.
4。
So I'm gonna play here. There is this. So here locally it's about 30 points, maybe a bit more. Maybe black cannot play away because you have this type of move here.
1、2、3。
So even
4
this one.
5
If I can play here at the left side first, should be. Wasn't something like D10 area bigger? Yeah, in terms of getting both sides, but I'm saying this is center against here. And also Hane, this one, even as endgame, you don't want to underestimate. If black needs to respond, then I'm probably okay just playing this one. Also, here technically it's not 100% territory because you can still
2
maybe use some
3
stuff. But yeah, this should be a clean win. And clean. Maybe this wasn't really clean here. Yeah, I think this is too much. So black would obviously try to invade here. With protect from the corner, maybe. Actually, maybe we could attach.
2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Let's go Sumi here. Try to use this thickness. Then maybe play some move around here later. Could say maybe this was better to approach this way. Maybe push. If black's gonna attach this way, it's gonna damage the corners, in the mind. Spooky situation. Yeah, this cut. Just aiming at this type of. Think you want to bump here. Usually.
2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Extend, just take. Because even if black pushes here and blocks, if you play here, you're okay in the corner. So maybe black's plan is here, jump this way, try to attack on these two stunts. Yeah, maybe it was wrong from me.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8
I mean, I guess as played, we need to take here. Still push, wedge type RG take could be.
2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
How is this possible? This side is like transformed into blacks. Ay, what am I doing? Maybe if I can trade with the corner. Cannot complain. Hunt it this way, play this and here.
1 2 3 4
If the time settings were longer, I think counting would be good here. Yeah. You definitely don't want to be trusting your instincts on counting, just counting correctly. Maybe this one. So you can kick here and then hane.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
And you cannot allow this cut because the outside is connected, so... I get the corner. I mean, this looks pretty big.
1、
In trade of this one.
3。
If black wants to try to kill, I guess against this you could try to do this, but then white can probably play this one, get the outside. It's not going to work. So just playing this one and then jump in the corner. Maybe something around here. Kind of a sneaky way to try to kill here. But yeah, this one I can hane. Probably here. With this one, the thing is black and hane here. I don't really like this. I think we hane it this way. Take this kind of end game here. And if black responds, then it should be sent there. Because we're threatening to make the eyes here or protect this eye.
2、3。
Yeah, I mean, white should be probably better here anyways. What happened? Okay. So we don't need to put a move because next, if this one you jump, if this one you can connect, make an eye. Okay, so we can play somewhere big. Actually, maybe push here. Is this big here so we can...
2、3、4、5、6、7。
Yeah, me play this point is huge. Here you could just go back here, threaten to jump. And this run doesn't matter because you could just take here. In fact, maybe...
1、2、3、4、5。
Okay, maybe let's block because if you play here, this black hane is kind of a problem. I don't know how to end game here. Jump looks big as well.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7。
Let's push a bit of time Suji at the same time and also poking here. I think there should be something here, maybe black to protect.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
It's probably not a very good move. I think I lost a bit of points there by playing here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、 7
I guess we played this Atari. Poke at something. Try to use these 2 stones here. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Oh,
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Also, black Ataris, if it's sent there, it's gonna make some points around here. So for this reason as well, it's big. Not only to try to use these 2 stones. Probably use this peep, push and throw in type of thing. Maybe not this, but there's gotta be some sort of thing that you could do, right? You block. Actually here, honey, block here as well, it looks pretty big from white's point of view as well.
1 2
And 5 to MP4, thank you for the follow, thanks very much, hope you're enjoying this game here. Jump doesn't look too big.
1 2 3 4 5
I think you crawled this one to try to
7
cut, if I'm not wrong. Even clamp. Yeah, so if black needs to go back here. I think you want to honey this big, threaten to clamp, and then block here. There's also this kind of one
1
line, second line cut is
3
big as
4
well.
5 6
But don't forget to play this kind of end game against this kind of stones. Hmm?
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Maybe I need to take. Maybe this one should have
1
taken.
2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Because you cannot really kill. Ay, not playing good endgame.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
I guess black will honey. Connecting here or playing this one. So block out just honey and you can cut here, play this move, so should be good.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
What can black do locally here? Cut. So this one is gonna be here.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Is there scenarios that I'm behind
2、
here?
3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
No way.
1、2、3、4、5、6。
So this one should be center. If I'm behind here, I'll be just sad. 6, 9, 40, 40, 40. With Com you should have like 70 points. Wow. Really? What?
1、2、3、4、5。
Why does score estimate say? I'm trying not to use it usually, so this is why. Maybe you guys are thinking, why is he playing so slow?
1、2。
You just want black and push.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Yeah, it's close, but I feel a bit bad. Really? What?
1、2、
I think
3、
you block here.
4、5、6。
Which this jump this way. So I can block. Yeah, so this is kind of black's center move here. Cannot really do anything.
1、 2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Let's scroll here, it's pretty big.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Go teaches us how to deal with being sad. Yeah. Definitely. You need to how to deal with setbacks and whatnot, but really,
1、
yeah. This one fits. I think you just take this way.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
Wow. Yeah, maybe I lost this game here.
2、3、4、5、6、7。1、2。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Gonna try my best. I thought H5 was enough was sent it to be played whenever. H5. See here, this attachment might be a thing. Here and this one, Hane. I think here play way. So let's block this one.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Make it still block here? Nah, take. So one can reduce a bit of points. But did black can play here?
One, 2
So I reduced a little bit there, but maybe this is not enough. Yeah, because black can take some points over here. Black could have taken this aji by blocking here and sent that. This is why I did play here first.
One, 2 3 4 5 6
Push here, block. I mean, black and cut here is pretty big.
1 2 3 4
Don't think of any other ways to. Black +5 maybe. Oh, I'm shocked. Like, I am shocked. Maybe this one, but should have played a better way to kind of use this center thickness, maybe.
3 4 5
I really am surprised at this one. Should have jumped here. Yeah, we need to kind of stop throwing wins away.
3
'Cause
4
these days it feels like
6
it's
7
a
8
common theme. Maybe I wasn't ahead, but probably it was still. Yeah, it feels like black can just win. This one here. Let's cut this way. This is pretty big because black after this one can honey. Reduce here.
2
I would keep playing endgame unless I current than score estimator. Yeah, I'm playing my best here. I think I did reduce quite a bit. No, but I feel like your estimation is probably on the right side of things. This seems a bit weird to play it here, because now I can block. Shit.
One.
And now you hunt it this way. I don't know, I feel like black is just feeling a bit too comfortable, but maybe this is still winning for black. I think we block. It's going to be the same. Yeah, you guys can count. I cannot count. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, it happens, but where did I go? Where did it go wrong? I mean, this one, yeah, from here. Maybe could have. Should be just. 3 points and a half. It seems that at the end I did kind of gain some points. How did I lose this game, really? Maybe here this was a bit too slack. I should try to go from here when I'm thinking about it. Because these stones are taken, probably go from here. He plays Japanese rules, so 3.5. Yeah, I'm playing Japanese rules, so this why, if this is a bit different with... Wow, so already here, it seems like we're not even that ahead. What? Holy... Okay, then this was wrong. Maybe should still extend, because if we cut here, can still live with something like this. Do we need to play something against the corner here? Let black take. Feels like I could have done more with it, yeah. I just thought this was good enough. If the counting was wrong, then yeah, well played from black just to take this corner. I'm just surprised that maybe this is not good, like big enough stones to just take. Maybe this kind of thing. Yeah, maybe here this was too bad. Like, I didn't think this was going to be cool. But here there's a bit of like bad achi here. Extend maybe. How did black get left entire side after capture center? Yeah, basically I let this kind of cut over here. It seems like even here I'm not ahead, so it's not about... You can say, yeah, probably lost some points here, but it seems even here, this position, we're not even like in a good position. It's close. Yeah, so the difference between here and white's territory probably is way bigger than I thought. How can I play this in a good way? Maybe not honey here. This type of thing probably was better. Kind of underestimated black's kind of ability to do something here. Check out air response to black attachment, Kosumi attachment. Oh, there's some sort of I feel some sort of crazy move. Like, you know what? If you guys want it, let's go with this fine art stuff. So yeah, here white is better. Had still opportunity to win here, it seems. L15 one. Oh yeah, this bump Kosumi. Okay. And some crazy move. Maybe here? No, just this is scary. What? I just fine with this? Oh my god. What can... Oh yeah, because this... Oh, this is bad. Obviously. Wait a minute. No. Here, this one... Okay, you know what? Let's just... talking crap here. Let me just adjust here. Yeah, it is the important moment. Yeah, connect. White black will play this one. So you cannot attach over here because there's this and then run away. So black cannot really, white cannot really try to go for this kind of thing. But how are you gonna continue from here? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just let the attach here. Okay, make the core here, and then let, and then you can probably continue with this type of thing here. Yes. Unreasonable. Maybe if you have really a lot of time and you want to think. Because once you are able to save here or capture, like this attachment is a thing, because next you just run this way and you can still kill the group here. Or maybe there's still... But yeah, I think this would be dead if I can just capture this one stone. This one cut here. But yeah, I mean, here in 30 seconds to be really confident about everything here. So attach, core, a bump here, this one. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I've seen this honey cut. This is why I did go back there. And I just judged it was too dangerous for white. Let me just see here. Yeah, so just connect. Probably should be fine. Yeah, connect. It's not 100% alive. Because even if you put a move, black can still throw in and make it a call, but this that outside. Yeah, isn't there a way? I want to just see way before. So here, this way. Usually want a honey on top of two suns, but maybe here just Kosumi. No, I guess it's just showing this. Maybe here can you do something different? Like go something. It seems like it's straightforward. And hey, Intricate, nice to see your early stream today. Yeah, thanks for joining in. This was really a crazy game in the sense that I thought I was always ahead and surprised when I can't, I'm behind. There's something here. What do I block this way? Just extend. Then you can cut off here. Yeah, so this one, I guess there's this push. Nah. Yeah, maybe if I'd... for today, I think I'll be done. Sorry. Tomorrow I will stream at around this kind of evening time. Yeah, maybe there was this... I need to have a better sense of like weakness. Actually, it's true that this shape is pretty weak. And if you're behind, you want to do something. But I thought... Wow. This move? What is this? This could be a Tsumego actually. This E19 move here. Huh. Because locally it's dead. But then maybe against the corner. Let me see, probably block here, I would suspect, and yes, almost a capturing race, but you can play this one. Just kill here. God, I should be able to read this. I thought that something was wrong. Is that the right... this here. I can leave if it wants. Really? Maybe this. Just Yose. So you can live by playing here, I guess. Because this one black can play here. It's true, it's just Yose. But then you can take this kind of honey here and send it away. And then still kind of push and peep over here. Yeah, I guess this is a huge difference. Yeah, this could be a Yose problem, a good one. So for going from here against this... Huh. Sorry. Oh, can't white play P18? P18, P19. So locally you can live by playing here. But then this is kind of painful. Unless I missed something. F19. It's kind of the same, I think, with this. And if here is this one. Because the AI says this, the kind of honey you let... Yeah, it should be kind of similar to what the AI says. Good night. Yeah, good night, Batches. See you next time. Man, it's gonna be similar when you... If black... I mean, even just place this one first. Yeah, after Atari, this one take should be same. E19, F17, F19. Oh, there's this. Yeah, true. Oh, wow. Is this dead then? By playing here? Wait a minute. Might be just dead. So okay, maybe black needs to play here, because if this you can live here this way. Question is, do you have any other move right here? I don't know if actually the AI variation black looks to be winning the capturing race, but yeah, F18. But I think this one is actually just alive, so there's no real capturing race, Isalon. So here, I did this one, you just block. Actually can play here. It's not really a race. And this actually here are these stones are taken, so automatically this is just dead. Ah yeah. Okay, so this one just here. Yeah, there's no real way to connect just this one. Here take. This one just connect. Just take. Yeah, there's no good way to save. Screen is messed up though. Black and wedge and here. Okay, so here black connects first, threatens to cut, so you jump, so this should be good. And then you play here, increase max liberties, and then try to do this. Problem is when you play here, black is also lacking liberties in a sense. Tari here, this one. I don't think we can really do so as black. White is definitely not alive. How do you do here? Need to connect. Jump seems to be fair. Is there somewhere else you can make a different move order? Block here. Yeah, I guess it's something about here. So if you take, white can just live this way, so black needs to play something here. How about just take? I think black is just dead. Like, I don't know if it's missing something, because here the stones in the center are dead, so there's no capturing race between here. I really don't see any kind of... There's only a bit tricky on the eyes is this. But I mean, you can still just connect here even. Stake here, block, this is just alive. If you play this one here, It's too much space. Maybe you skip this move. Even this type of honey here shouldn't work because you can just play here. So threatening this cutoff here, but yeah, this move seems to be good. And yeah, white can always take here. Yeah, actually nothing works. Yeah, it's this probably is like, it's not winning until the end, this white, but okay. This move right here. Maybe with more time with the clock could have figured out. But I knew this connection, something felt wrong about this. Just did play the wrong move. Okay, well, I'm not gonna take too much time and continuing. Ask guy. Yeah, I think here after this one, like, there's no moves, because literally the only thing to complicate is this variation here. Like, what do you wanna do? I mean, this kind of thing doesn't really matter. Like, it's here always this kind of take here. Yeah, I don't think this black can. Okay, we missed this, so I guess yeah, it should be fineable. Yeah, better work next time. Okay, let me just end this video here. Go back to this screen. So easy problem for the day. Black to play here. White to play. Black to kill the white group here. So this pattern is very, very common. You need to remember if you're solving Tsumego's kind of snapback involved. So maybe show straight away. So black needs to wedge over here, this one, because if you play this type of move, white is just alive here. It's not going to work. So you need to kind of take this eye at a3. And maybe one variation that's interesting to show is this a4 move. So this one is wrong because when white connects, you can actually threaten to cut here d3 and then also cut at a5. So this one here, this one right here. So the only move to challenge this kind of a3 point was to wedge here. And white is forced to cut this way and then descend, because if take, you can keep this eye here. So descend, block. And then you can actually cut here, and then white takes. You can actually throw in again, because always this shape over here, it's snap back. So at the end, if white takes, you can just connect and kill the eye here at b4, so it does work. So very common pattern in problems. Definitely must remember. So wedge here, descend, and use this snapback shape on right. So yeah, easier problem for the day. Let me just post my YouTube channel for you guys if you want to be going over there. I'll be happy if you can do so. Sub over there. I'm planning on posting more videos, so game reviews and stuff like this. C3 is called whole group slow killer Tsuji, I believe. Hit house. Also this wedge maybe. Or the C3 move first. Here this hane. Okay, didn't know. Whole group stall killer. Yeah, it could be a mix of kind of Tetsuji problem because it's like good moves here, Hane and then Wedge. But should be real. Okay. Yeah, we'll try to mix with some Tetsuji problems maybe from next time, so as well to post some different type of problems. But yeah, let me just show the end type variation here. C3 shines here, and the outside liberties here to make this snapback work. Also, it's an important fact here. Okay, yeah, I'll be done for today, so thanks for joining in. A bit of an early stream, so tomorrow will be streaming probably later in the day, and hopefully you can try to play a few more games than 2, and yeah, we like to play like better quality games, but sometimes it happens. Try to improve every day, all we can do. So yeah, actually let me post the problem sites. I know you guys know already, but let me just do so. So I have this in Chinese, it's all free, and also Go problems if you want to be in English. So yeah, go check these 2 if you wonder where to go and solve some problems. And yeah, have a nice day, and yeah, see you next time. Bye.